I am the host now. How's everybody?
Good. How are you, Dale?
I'm good. I don't really have much of an agenda this evening. I'm just going to check and make sure everything's going good with summer school.
Well, I told Steve I was going to be listening, watching you, and watching two of my granddaughters playing softball.
Well, that's a lot more important than this.
Well, Steve told me to go ahead and not mute me and be cheering, and you would probably think I was cheering for you.
So. No, I know that ain't happening. Nobody cheers for me. I can tell you that because I'm always the bearer of bad news.
I was telling him not to, Dale, because then you would get on a roll and we'd be here till 8 o'clock.
No, we're not doing that. No. I always slow my roll on Monday night. We never go past 6:30. That you might have to hear me rant for that long, but no longer than that. I'm just checking in to see if anybody had any issues, or I think we got everybody finally. We didn't have everybody registered on the first day, but I think everybody's in classes now. I think all the people aren't happy, but I think we've handled all the textbooks issues. So I think everybody's in the rooms and everybody's got a book. So if y'all want to go, that's fine. I was going to sit here, and if anybody wanted to check in and see if they had anything, just be sure to remind students that we don't, Steve will put together a video retrospective for the ones graduating this summer, but for the 73rd time, we don't have a graduation ceremony in the summertime. And I can't tell you, I can't get across to them. That doesn't mean they don't graduate. It just means we don't have a ceremony. I keep getting all this. Well, if we don't graduate this summer, I won't be able to get my job, or you will have a diploma that says July 28th. You'll just have to come back in December for the actual celebration of that. I don't know how. I can't get them to understand that we don't have it's just the ceremony has been cut out, not the graduation part. They still graduate.
How many are finishing this summer?
Good. Steve's got 2 that have been collapsed into 1, and Anita has 2, so that was 4. So there's about I want to say there is 68, maybe. I mean, I can look right quick.
That's a lot. No, I'm surprised.
I have 25, Dale. I don't know how many she has.
Let me see. I may be overestimating the number here. Let me see.
Steve, you got 25 in 605?
Yeah, they combined 2 classes.
Bless you reading all that.
Well, luckily I've got an awesome coach. And so, it's just Garner Webb. And the strange thing, Phyllis, is that one of them's a 3-semester and one of them's a 5-semester.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
So you got some to get through.
I've got some that have done everything but the 1 or 2 things in task stream. And I've got most of them haven't started the CAP. So it's going to be an interesting class. Jody is going to be awesome with it, but it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And with teaming and things like that, it does really create some logistic problems, but we'll get all right. I mean, it's my turn to take a hit with a combined class, so it's okay. I know Dale's done it, you probably have done it, and everybody's going to do it at some point. So it's just my time. I'll have a great semester, though.
Yeah, I get it about every semester, but that's another story. So we've got how many did I say? 62. We got 57. And then we got a couple of holdovers somewhere else. So yeah, it's somewhere between. We'll finish between 55 and 60, somewhere in that.
And Dave, didn't one of mine withdraw because we were at 26, but why would someone withdraw in 605?
Well, we had the issue with some of them. One of them they tried to kick out, said that, and then they got a grade change on 1, and then we had 2 that were on. That's what I was talking about. We had 2 that were on suspension or going to go into probation, and then I've got 1 in 699 that's supposed to finish And so that's what I mean. We've got like 3 to 5 that are kind of iffy. I don't know. And so
Yeah. I was
right
just a little
now,
surprised.
the definites are 57 right now, definites. And then there's a few, there's always a few floaters, especially in summer. There's always a few floaters, but I got good news, quite honestly, there's never any good news though, but if there is such a thing as good news, we had a good night at the board meeting in our Statesville. We had folks get jobs. That was good. That was in the web today, but more importantly, I got an email today. Not email, I got a text today from Amber Phelps. She said, well, I finally made it. I'm a principal effective July 1st. So excited. Amber's one of them that's been with us forever. I started out with Amber in Jacksonville, North Carolina. She's a military dependent. And then what was it? Early on in the 3-semester program, they got transferred to Hickam on the Big Island in Hawaii. And I taught her and coached her separate from her classes because of the 6-hour time differential. So the 7 o'clock class at night was in the middle of her day. It was at 1 o'clock when she was working. So she couldn't come to class because she was still at school working because they're 6 hours behind us. And so I would late at night before I'd go to bed at midnight. And after she got home from work, we worked at 6, her time, and midnight, my time. And we did that through the 3-semester program. And then she said, I want to come back and get those 2 courses because in Hawaii is a union state and she had to have a master's degree. And so then we did 2 more semesters where at midnight and 6 for her. And then we got her through that, and he got transferred for his last assignment to Florida. And we had to go through a couple more things to get her licensed in Florida. And so she's been with me for all these years, and it's just been me and her because she couldn't attend regular classes. But I've never met Amber in person, and I love her. She's like my youngest daughter. But we have spent an inordinate amount of time together, but it was never in a class setting. It was always just me and her. And I taught her class just like I would the class. For years, I've done that with her because she couldn't, again, she was in the middle of her workday. She couldn't come to class. And so, but yeah, we spent a lot of time together, but she got a job. And so I couldn't be, that's as happy as it gets when you get one like that. But Amber is a fabulous young woman, just fabulous. And I just can't, I can't fathom that she's got, her kids are about grown now. She looks 18. But she's a fabulous young woman. I just think the world of her. So she got a job. I'm so excited.
Dale, what happened to the and I know she's probably graduated, but the lady that was in Mumbai, Dubai.
She's back. She's back with us this semester. She's able to get back. Jakia, she's back working with her. We've had several of these special circumstances, but she's back with us. Jakia is back this semester. And of course, we had
I got her, Dr. Lamb.
Anna's got her back. That's been an ordeal getting her back. And then and the ordeal is if your IP registers is out of the country, they cut your access off the Web Connect. And so I have to put in a work order, just like Mark is over in England and Italy this summer with his in-laws. And so I have to put a work-in order for him. And when Laws went to France last year, I had to put one in every day. And so we have problems keeping. I did talk to the head IT guy on Wednesday about this, and so he's supposed to be fixing it for us. And so I'm having such a senior moment. You know, we had the lady in Haiti. We had the same problem with her. You know, the only good thing about the lady, and I know her name as well as I know mine. The only good thing about her was it was the same time zone. Haiti is on Eastern Standard Time, or the end of the island that she was on was. But our problem was keeping her internet connection. You know, letting her into Blackboard because she was out of the country. But we were able to get through that, and so hopefully. Again, we have that same kind of problem with Jakia, but hopefully Ray says he's going to work this out. So, you know, but I can get up every day and put a work order in like I normally do. That's, you know, one of the first things you do when I get up in the morning before I answer emails or do whatever, you know, when I'm doing my time, you know, I just remember to go in and put a work order in. Doesn't take but a minute. It's just kind of aggravating. But, so she is back, so that's good. Again, I don't want to keep anybody. I'm just here tonight. If anybody's got any problems with their summer school classes, you know, after the first week, everybody should be enrolled. Whoever we got, who we got, they should have their books. They supposedly got the book problem worked out on the editions. For Anna, you got any? I had a couple that had the problem with the 3rd and 4th edition of the principal book. Everything good on your group?
Nobody has mentioned anything.
Good.
Um,
Don't ask them.
only
Then they'll
issue I have-
complain.
The only issue I've got is are you familiar with Lisa Nesbitt?
Nope.
Okay. She didn't come to class and I contacted her and she said that she had a bunch of stuff going on and she's not completed her her enrollment verification, and I've asked her twice to do that. Everybody else, including Jakia, has done it.
That's not good.
No, so I just wanted
Now she
wouldn't
understands that drop ad was Friday. And even if she doesn't verify, they're gonna charge her if she doesn't drop. Now, if she doesn't verify, we might be able to put her in as a no-show. They don't like that on continuing students. We might get her as a no-show, but you know they make you pay for summer school. They don't even like to prorate summer school.
Well, what I was going to do is see if I've emailed her, and I emailed her and she said that she was definitely taking the class. I've emailed her twice to complete it and she hasn't done it. So I was going to wait to see if she showed up to class this week. And then if she didn't, I was going to get with you.
Yeah, we'll try to no-show. So
okay.
They won't be sending her a bill.
Okay, so I'll let you know what happens there.
We don't want to. We want to do that if we can.
And yes, Steve, I have 13 more days. Not that I'm counting.
All right. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yes, 13 days.
Too young to be retiring.
No, I'm not. I got my 30, boy. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, but North Carolina educators go 40. You got 10 more.
I'm going to still be working. I have to pay 2 tuitions. I'm just not going to be working in this district.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am so excited.
Congratulations. It was a pleasure working with you, and we'll keep working at Garner Webb.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's about 15 after. So again, I appreciate everything everybody does. Summer school's gone, we only had a couple of hiccups and glitches. And if we can get Mark's access while he's in Europe this summer, I think that's the last of the issues that we've got. Jakia's in, if she can keep her connection. I think all the textbook issues have been, hopefully, knock wood, they've been solved. Drop ad, everybody's shown up. I don't know of any others other than the one you got, but I think everything's good. I'm working on the feedback came from the spring, so that closes the loop on that. Gardner Webb does summer, fall, spring. And so I went ahead and started on the forms today to do your adjunct evaluations. Those are due by June 15th. I should be able to knock those out this week. I don't do Steve or Anita's because the dean does those, but everybody else is, I think we got about 21 that I'll do that are active right now. So I'll do your evaluations. I'll be sending them to you. If, you know, for you to, I guess you'll sign them or initial them or something, but I'll try to have that done by the end of the week, so that we can do that. But it's easy for me to do them. The only thing I do, I go back to the BLSOIs or whatever they call them now, SFF, and I pull student statements off of those and put in them. So I do think that, I think that's important that we share what students, you know, the experiences that they've had. So I'm doing that. So I've got all of them open on my desktop now, and I've pulled up. Lisa sent me the aggregate from the spring, and so that's what I'm working on right now. So I'll finish that the next day or two and get you yours. So be looking for, if you're on with us or you're watch the video later, be looking later this week for the adjunct evaluation forms. It'll be coming via email. All right, it's 6:15. I appreciate everybody, and I'll see you at 11 at Jason's at Park Road tomorrow. Right?
I will be there.
All right, I'll see you then.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yeah.